Szép estét kívánok mindenkinek, sziasztok! Szia Zesztorer, szia Levi, szia Rúr, sziasztok! Hang van? Hang? Játékhang, van minden. Na! Szia Kigyi, hello! Űri játékozni fogunk a mai nap folyamán. Amit úgy hívnak, hogy Starfield. Na! Folytatjuk a küldetést. Ugye múltkor rátaláltunk valamilyen bolygóra, aminek vannak ilyen mellékküldetései, és most azt fogjuk éppenséggel folytatni. Úgyhogy most elindulunk a Montara nevezetű bolygóra. Ott felkeresünk valamilyen farmer csávót, és rendbe teszünk valamilyen rendbe tenni valót, nem tudom, hogy micsoda. Na, nem tudom, hogy ki figyelte, basszus kulcs, hello, kézifék. Ez itt ilyen űrhulladék, törmelék. Csillagok, mondjátok el nekem, merre jár, hol lehet. Szia Perec, szia Zsolt, hello! Ezt azért én nem gondoltam volna. Kiugrasz az űrből, kapsz egy segélyhívást, és egy családi veszekedésbe pottyansz bele. Most pofátlan leszek. Nem tudom amúgy, hogy miről. Valami... Nem tudom. De én nem akartam házassági tanácsadó lenni. Öljék meg egymást az űr közepén. Hát engem érdekel már. Na, utazzunk oda a Holdra. Ezt nézzük meg, hogy mi történik ott. Na, amit elkezdtem mondani, nem tudom, hogy néztétek-e a Discordot, de tegnap, hogy vége lett az adásnak, kaptam egy e-mailt, mégpedig a YouTube-tól, melynek a tartalma az volt, hogy jelentkeztetek a partnerire. Ugyan nincs meg az 1000 követő, mert csak 592 van, de azt írták, hogy ők majd küldenek e-mailt, hogyha készen állhatok a csatlakozásra. Hogy ez most mennyire valós, nem tudom. Bár hogyha ők küldték, akkor csak igaz. Megnéztem nem csak az e-mailt néztem meg, hanem felmentem a YouTube-ra, és ott van, hogy jelentkezhetek partneri. Figyeljetek, már ez nem is annyira sivár.
Can't imagine living on the fringes like this. I think I'll stick to the comforts of New Atlantis.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left. Back behind the house there's some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. There must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
Na hát akkor menjünk vadászni, uraim. Kinek hogy telt amúgy a napja? Ha?
Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace.
Munkásan tehát.
City.
Rajzó napárnyék.
Certain that traveling into these
Ah,
canyons
viszonylag
wise.
elfogadhatóan.
Route looks treacherous.
Nem volt semmi olyasmi, ami elrontotta volna. Vagy nehezítette volna, úgyhogy relatív elfogadható. Várjátok, hol kell itt? Hol kell itt lemennem?
These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Összedobtam 1 milla feletti gépet, kicsit legalább szórakozhattam végre én is, majd holnap jól le is kell tesztelni. Az úgy komoly. Figyeljetek már, itt vajon merre kell menni? Hát nagyon úgy néz ki, hogy... Csak le tudnak jönni. Ja, amúgy elindítottam az adást és azért voltam késésben, mert konkrétan lefagyott a gép. Úgyhogy... ja, és megnéztem, van elég hely. Szia, Sanyi. Anyukád. Ki dobálja a gránátot?
Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Itt eléggé érdekes. Szia, Sanyi. Nem is rossz ez a kis.
You better check your ammunition supply. It's clear that we're not the only things roaming these canyons.
Szia Jani Fater. Ez maradjunk annyiba, hogy... Vagy tényleg nem... Haha! Az a baj, el fog fogyni a... Figyelj már ez a... Figyeljetek már ez a... Ez a pisztoly nem is annyira... Nem is annyira... Bassza meg! Hol volt itt a... Kitett ide taposó aknát? Tört! Öltsél már! Kilútolunk mindent is. Meg mindenkit is. Ott lehetett volna felmászni. Na, menjünk tovább. Várjatok. Ezt kell vizsgálni. Na nézzük. Szóljatok rám, hogy ne felejtsük el menteni.
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means... Get ready! You sure this is what you want?
Okay. Haha. Eléggé komoly kis dögök vannak itt, maradjunk annyiba. Basszus kulcs, mekkora galandféreg! Vagy? Mi már innen? Ocsmányka! Szia Zoli! Mocsadék galant férgek. Valaki hozzon egy féreghajtót? Arra nem megyünk. Na haladjunk. Hát... de tényleg kell egy féreghajtó. Jó, megvan a lövedék. Ezt jó megszívtam.
You smell that? I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
We should be careful. This bottleneck is the perfect place for an ambush.
Mi az a játék, úristen? Te még nem láttad? Zoli.
Whoa, whoa. What the hell are you firing at? I don't think... Heads up!
Hate to use force, but I've got to do. Aim straight and steady. Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected.
Jó volt. Starfieldnek hívják. Na, mielőtt még beszélek a csajjal, szét kell nézni. Azt az űrhajót el kéne lopni. Amúgy. Észrevettem, szia Petyus, hello hello, látod? Észrevettem az újságot. Fejlődök. Eléggé kupjosak voltak ezek a jóskák. Hát haladni nem haladok, de legalább fejlődök. Palackot nem lehet szétlőni? De. Csak felrobban. Ugyanúgy működik. Szép jó estét kívánok mindenkinek, sziasztok! Hozzáférés kell. Nem lehet ellopni.
Are you okay?
Igen, jól vagyok, nem az első tűzharcom.
Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting
Elég...
life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to.
Megnézem, mit találok.
Likewise.
Olvasd el a Job the Dön feliratot. Szia, Sanyi. Valamilyen feliratot el kell olvasni.
Well, if you were hoping for something lucrative, here's your chance.
Hallod? Ez egy drogtanya. Amúgy lehet, hogy már nálam van, amit el kell olvasni. Lehetséges. Lehetséges. Új tételek. A munka elvégzése. Belsős kapcsolatunk bejutott és megvan a hajója, egyenesen a gyárból hoztam el. Milyen kínos ez az egész. Hope-tek megbeszélt helyre vissza, mint a kreditek. Szerintem nem ez az. De ez volt az. Ez volt az.
Let's have a look around.
Jó van, na, az volt az.
Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope-Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off was one hell of a shipjack. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm back. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now. So far, so good, trainee.
Jó, beszéljem kell a csávóval. Ezt a hajót meg kéne valahogy szerezni. Petyus, nem tudom már hanyadik szinten van ebben a játékban. Szóval Zoli, ez egy nagyon-nagyon régóta várt játék, ami megjelent. Hát sajna nem tudod. Mármint, hogy hanyadik szinten vagy? Petyus, azt nem tudom, hogy te hanyadik szinten vagy? Ja, nem tudom ellopni. Ja, oké. Jó van, na.
Zeroing in on anything useful?
Jó van, na, nem erősségem az olvasás, olvasás értelmezés és egyéb hasonló nyalánkságok. Na, mehetünk vissza a kukac gyurkákon keresztül. Jó irányba megyek. Elvileg jó az irány. Szóval ezt a játékot már nagyon sokan, nagyon régóta várták. Ja, oké. Köszi. Aztán én ilyen heti egyszer játszom vele. De ez a játék amúgy egy nagyobb figyelmet érdemel. Mert rengeteg tartalom van benne. Érdemes így szétnézni. Ó, van ebben murisabb dolog is, Zoli. Eléggé komplex a játék. Főküldetések, mellékküldetések, tehát építkezés, fejlesztés, különböző irányba tudsz elindulni. Érted? Különböző beszéd stílusok vannak.
Wagners are good folks. Honest. I don't mind whaling.
Hajófejlesztés.
Talk to her.
Ja. Tehát vannak ilyen jetpackek. Különböző gravitációs anomáliák.
Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm? Hope-Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Oh.
So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner.
Nem ezt a választ kellett volna neki adni.
Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Watch your course out there. Not interested in defrosting anyone today.
Yeah, not perfect content. Hello, hello. Mi? Te se ismered? Senki nem ismeri? Ja, azt hittem. De figyeljetek már, miért ezeket a freestyle mustangokat? Miért azokat? Szia Faterkő. Csillag Farming Simulatort, igen. Na. Üdv mindenkinek, sziasztok! Ide kell mennem. Ide kell mennem. És mi újság, kinek hogy telt a napja? Ja, azt már kérdeztem, de aki még esetleg nem mondta el és hajlandó elmondani, azt várom nagy szeretettel.
Not exactly New Atlantis, eh?
Na, figyeljetek, egy biztos. Eladjuk a cuclimuclit, amit szereztünk a begyűjtés alkalmával. Melóval? De világ eladtam. Nekem nagyon laza volt, nagyon jól esett, örülök. 19-én jelenik meg a West Balkán. Fát vágtam és hasogattam, az úgy jó. Akkor senki sem tétlenkedett. Megy a házi munka ezerrel, de te meg dübörögsz a hangszóróban. Hallod? Akkor nyomni kell, nem tudom, valamilyen komoly szöveget. Átlagos MAM rehabilitáció. Na, de annak örülök, hogy jó irányba fejlődik a dolog, Faterkő, ahogy Jó irányba haladtok. Ami kifejezetten jó. Nem? Elvileg a... minek? Hogy hívják? A Snowrunnernek is nem sokára jön a következő verziója. Ha jól kaptam az infót. Irigyellek. Várjál, még a vépönös? Ez itt. Ő a fegyveres, igaz?
I don't do pay. Sure, Laredo makes some good. Don't make me regret this now.
Nézzük, lőszer. A lőszer, ami kell nekem. ...11 mm-es tok nélküli, az kell. Adjunk el dolgokat. Eladjuk az évhegesztőt. Ezt megtartjuk. Ez milyen fegyver kell? 40 mm-es, 11 mm, 7-7-es. A 7-7-est kell. A 7-7-es lövedéket kell még. Lőszer. Nincs 7.7-ese. Figyeljetek már, elvileg itt van ez az eszköz, fegyver munkapad. Itt lehet tuningolni. Csak nem tudom, hogy működik. De... Szóval nagyon sok mindent tudsz magadnak alakítani. Az a lényeg. Látjátok, itt már nagyobb a gravitáció. Ezen a bolygón. Na, menjünk, jelentsünk a főnök csókának. Felettünk van a Chávez.
Let's be certain to stock up on some extra ammunition before we explore.
Jó, nem fogunk itt romantikázni. Amúgy szintet lépel, nem osztod ki a pontokat? Mindjárt. Csak találjam meg azt a husimusit. Itt van a husimusi. Szevasz.
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to
igazadban sohat.
none of them survived.
You
helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
Add ezt a támlát.
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell
Október 19. Akkor azt láttam, Gyuri bácsi. HP küldte.
They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it anyway.
Csillaghajótól vagy meglátása. Mi volt a gyarmati háború?
United Colonies and the Freestar Collective. Worst conflict the settled systems has ever seen. Each side unleashed terrible weapons on the other. And countless people died. The armistice was signed 20 years ago. But a lot of folks still bear their scars.
And?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
Igen.
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed. For nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
Ez még mindig nem magyarázza, hogy miért akarják a...
No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polbo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. The ruling body that oversees the Freestar Collective and the Rangers.
Amúgy tudjátok olvasni? El tudjátok olvasni a szöveget, amit ír?
Proud, stubborn, and smart.
Akacsokos, önjelölt.
He built Hope Tech through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower. Normally, I'd praise that kind of dedication, but you need to maintain a sense of perspective here. Our authority and our power comes from the Council of Governors. Remember that. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Hát ettől féltem.
Nicely done.
F5. Nézzük meg a készségeket. 10! 10 készségponton van, hello. Na várjatok. Ezt még nem tudom használni. Jó. Ez elérhető. Jó. Ez is elérhető. Na nézzük. Oké. Meggyőzést növeljük. Súlyemelés. Mindenféleképpen kell. És még van 3 pontom. Asztronómia. Jó. Mire érdemes még rakni? Hát ez az űrcsatáknál biztos, hogy jól jöhet. Meg legyen a pajzs. Általában hamar szétlövik a búrámat. Mindegy. Hát ez nem biztos, hogy a legjobb kiosztás, de hát ilyen damaszkinos. Az igazából nem baj, hogyha jön a Snowrunnert, meg jön a Westbalkán, mert legalább van valami tartalom. Szia, hogy vagy? Nem érek rá ismerkedni. Na, egy kis edzés nem árt. Na, most megyünk, kiderítjük, hogy kibérelte fel. Amúgy ezeket a hullákat nem tudom kitakarítani a hajómból. De most komolyan. Kezdenek olyan büdösek lenni. Posodnak ide. Jó. Megküzdöttem a hajóért, Zolik. Nem adták ingyért. Pár pofonofont ki kellett osztani. Hajó technikus, oda mész és... Aha. Akkor majd keresünk egy hajótechnikust. Na?
Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Column. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
Hát úgy megkaptam a hajót. Várja. Várja. Lehet eltévedtem. Aha. Igen.
Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship. You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. I owe you one.
We're happy to help.
Beljebb kell menni. Nem minősül lopásnak. Hello. Itt érdemes szétnézni akkor. Igaz? Mert ami lopásnak minősül, ott van egy ilyen piros jel. Csak alkatrészeket keresek a javításhoz. Na. Mielőtt még itt valaki azt mondaná, hogy labló banda.
You expecting me to jump down after you?
Leestem. Valaki zárja be az ajtót, mert már másodjára esek le. Nem jó.
Thanks. That should get me home. You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Polvohod?
Good hunting.
Na. Megyünk vadászni. Na, megyünk vadászni. Nem tudom, hogy a hajóm alkalmas-e lesz, vagy na, alkalmas lesz rá. Na, jó, király. Igen, egyenesen jöttem volna a pilóta fülkébe. Azt elszúrtam. Ritkán játszom ezzel a játékkal, úgyhogy nem vagyok benne valami profi. Merre kell menni? Várjál. Keneljük le. Várjál. Várjatok, nekem hova kell most menni? Ez volt az, nem? Oda kell mennem. Ha minden igaz.
transferring parts now. You take care.
Viccelsz? Hát mindig. Kicsit messzebb van. Ja, hip-hop, hello. Hol van, amire? Nem kell. Ez amúgy tényleg jobban bírja ez a hajó. Jó, egy megvan. Basszus kulcs! Miért nem javít? Mondjátok már meg, hogy miért nem javít. Van cuccom. Van javító cuccom. Ajaj! Azzal van a baj. Nézzük. Jó, hajós shieldet vissza tudtam tölteni egy picit. Nagyon jó. Lelépünk. Hát ha... De hiába spammelem az O betűt. Bassza meg. Aj! Valamiért nem javít. Pedig van nálam olyan cucli. Sziobi. Hello. Jó, lelépünk. Energiát 2-esre vesszük. Nagyon jó. Cél kiválasztása. Pajzs offline, nagyon jó. Gyerünk! Bassza meg, nem már! Gyerünk, O betű! Semmit nem javít. Na mindegy. Oj! Mi a retek van ezzel, de komolyan. Halihó. Szia szól. Megpróbálok. Az a baj, hogy pajzs offline. De nincs javításom. Az, hogy nem tudok lelépni innen. Jó. Jó, egy megvan. Az a baj, hogy ez csak egy. Annyit tudsz csinálni? Annyit tudok csinálni? Aj! Na, újra! Energiát le kell venni teljesen. Nagyon jó. Baj, hogy... Basszus kulcs, hol vannak ezek? Várjatok. Mindig nincs javításom. Viszont van valahol egy célpont. Amúgy sikerült legyőzöm az összeset? Mi még a meghajtás? Figyeljetek, már ők elfogytak. Nem? Az energy-ről vettem le. Jaj, ne. Várjatok, hát lehet tudom, hogy mi a baj. Várjatok, az az erőforrásokban van, nem? Akkor miben van benne? Első segély? Ha a hátizsákom van az első segély, az nem fog segíteni. Azért nem tudtam javítani. Ezért nem tudtam javítani. Mert a hátizsákban volt. Nem most tettem be? Most tettem be. De nem, akkor miért nem tudtam javítani, hogyha volt benne elsősegély? Mert ott volt a raktérbe. A raktérbe kellett, hogy legyen, nem? Nem kell kiszállni a... Tényleg. Akkor miért, mondjátok meg, hogy miért nem tudtam javítani menet közben. Bazd meg. A nullát nyomtam a javításhoz, nem az O betűt. A nullát nyomtam a javításhoz, nem az O betűt. Szia Martin! Hát hasonló volt a kettő! De miért nyom mindenki nullát? Mindenki azt nyom... De miért? De onnan tudja, hát evidens, hogy a nullát kell nyomni. Elfogadható volt Martin. Hát de jó van, na! Hát megesik az ilyen mindenkivel, nem?
Look at this world. It's beautiful. Just beautiful.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Hey, what can I do for you? Sure thing. We'll get it fixed up. Good as new. I'm sure you can find something you like. Okay, no problem.
Jó van, na hát. Ja, Dávid, hello. Hát most itt most inkább nem költök pénzt. Jó, menjünk tovább. Mocsadék drága, és fingom sincs, hogy mit kell csinálni.
One hopes the best thing that happened to us.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't, we'd be dust, except for the factory.
O betű, nulla! Megesik az ilyen.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Ah.
No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons. His office is upstairs.
Na, találkozunk Mr. Hoppal. Mr. Reménnyel talán, vagy Hoppal? Nem tudom. F5. Amúgy szerintem a csávó benne van az egész bizniszben. Biztos, hogy ő lopatta szét a hajót. Mindig a vezető a bűnös. Megbolondítja hatalom. De majd. Ez a 99-es tármas segít neki.
All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes
Hello.
me feel like
Inaya handles sales.
Good.
You'll miss us if you need a snack or
Az komoly, a beltérben is lehet.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers maybe, but that's a decision.
Kemény egy csaj.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a
Dögevőkről.
Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Free Star Rangers. At last! Damn, good to see you again. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Free Star Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Eléggé bűnös képe van a csávónak. Az idő pénz. Akkor legombolunk bátyja.
Outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Megtaláltam az elapot.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
Mondjuk neki, hogy leszarom a helyzetét.
Then I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a...
És mi lett a vége?
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Sadly, there's no lack of mercenaries in the settled systems. I suppose the chance to cut costs by stealing a ship was too good to pass up. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can. Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
Igen.
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo hauler. But not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar
Nem, aki a helyzetében vagdalkozik, az annak problémája van.
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know. Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living.
Szóval
I
rabszolgák.
provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take
Rabszolgatartó a csávó.
very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm sure the burden of responsibility for your workers is an inconvenience, Mr. Hope. But the deputy has responsibilities as well.
Despite what you think, I have great respect for the badge and the difficult choices that come with it. But my primary concern is for the welfare of
Népem jóléte.
I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. He should be able to help you out.
Legyen meglepetés, hogy a Neonban mi a más.
It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
Na, mehetünk a Starshiphez. Na. Jó. Merre van a kijárat?
My company only uses fiction.
Erre kell. Akkor szól, te ezt már kijátszottad egy párszor?
Sure, we get the occasional bar fight, but it's usually pretty quiet around here.
Why did I ever take this job? Why?
Yes?
That was fun. Now what?
Ugye, azt mondta a csávó, hogy megjavítja, de nem takarították ki a hullát. Pedig legombolta rólam az ezrest a kis mocsok. De a hullát azt nem pakolta ki. Büdös volt neki a meló. Biztos többször, hogy miután átvitted, jön a New Game Plus. Ja, hogy lesz egy kiegészítő verziója? Nem, tehát hogy vittem, tehát heti egyszer játszok vele. Korran és Petyusról tudom azt, hogy ők nagyon-nagyon brutálba tolják.
Have things for you.
Neon.
See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Neon? Egy neon táblán. Kreatív. Kibaszott kreatív. Már bocsánat a kifejezéssel, de...
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Word to the wise? We don't want to do that.
Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you step through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Nekem 270 órán van benne, de még nem toltam végig. Bakker.
This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Komoly.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
Mi az az MG+4?
Not exactly, but I get a lot of unwanted visitors. Kinda comes with the territory here. The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool thinks. You have a lot to learn about duty and honor.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the space.
Letolt a csaj! Ó, menj már!
Would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free. Come on.
Az a lényeg, hogy elindultam egy vonalon, de oda túl gyenge voltam, kicsi volt a szintem, úgyhogy úgy voltam, hogy fejlődök. Aztán landoltam egy bolygón, és annak a küldetését csinálom, szóval így össze-vissza bolyongok az egészbe. Mert hogy ez az egész rohadt nagy.
Pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank,
A csávónak benne már a szája amúgy.
But you understand. Looking out for you. That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
Aha. Vagy a buli. Ez a Pusztító című filmre emlékeztet. Nem történik semmi. Ja, nem? Benyomunk egy patkány burgert! Jaja. Na, menjél már! Jóska! Jóska, haladjál már! De jó az a marha burger! Láttál te itt marhát? Miből készül? Patkányból! Finom!
Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. You gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need?
Right out of the factory?
Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
Credits ain't really what I need. There is something you could do for me.
If he won't even accept credits, I worry about what he's going to ask us
Oh,
to do.
bakker.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Akarsz kiukadni.
Hear me out, okay? I need to know I can count on you.
Jó van, na!
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Oh, that's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
Yeah?
A csaj, mint a lelkiismeretem körülbelül.
He just wants his money.
Na jó, menjünk, rúgjunk egy kis szindikátus segget.
Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
A Dorothy, kövesd a sárga köves utat.
Oh, it smells horrible down here. Ooh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
Ne legyél finnyás csaj, gyere már!
What's even the point of doing it that way?
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
Jogos.
You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
Nem lőhettem sörétessel képen?
Do you now? Well, maybe we can let you through this. You go in, talk to them, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
Something I can do for you, friend.
Nem olyan önelégült. Most olyan van ez a...
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Aha. Körülbelül igen. Na.
Such harsh words. You wound.
Megsértettél.
Have I loaned credits to help
Köszönöm
those in
ideát,
need?
hogy segítsek arra.
Certainly.
Jaj, mint egy megmentő. Hagy jogomban áll. Aha. Büntetés kell fizetnem.
Can we get this over with? I don't want to spend a moment longer dealing with this imbecile than is absolutely necessary.
Jó van.
That's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway? If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth deputy, you've got a lot to learn. Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it. Let's just calm down now. No need to lose your cool. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand. Just promise me you'll keep my
Nem hittem volna, hogy sikerül. Hello.
Folks might try to take advantage.
Utólag nem lehet lelőni. Ne már, ez így nem érhet véget, ez a bombabárgyú képpel, ez itt nem ülhet itt. Nem, ezt nem hagyom. Oké, meg tudtam győzni, nagyon okos vagyok, kész. Bárgyú a képbe, de... Én meg elsőre megcsinálom. Na.
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Such harsh words. You wound me. Have I loaned
Nem, felszámoljuk.
those in need? Certainly. But that's no crime.
Igen, ez Soti van. Ez most Sotit kap. Nem. Mások nyomorán élősködőket meg kell szüntetni. Nincs ilyen.
That's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged
Sotit fog kapni.
But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway? If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth deputy, you've got a lot to learn.
Miért? Végül amúgy, Petyus, te melyiket választottad? A meggyőzést akartad? Van olyan köztetek, aki megcsinált ezt a küldetést és Sotival képen törölte a bárgyuképű csávót?
How about I save us both some time and deal with you right now?
Big.
Find anything useful?
Nem jó. Várjatok, itt baj van. Baj van, mert kivettem el a pot cuccot. Milyen szekrény? Szekrény! Mi? Köszi, kacsint. Hol? Na várja. Jó a szemed. Jó a szemed. Jó, tudom, a csávónak megígértem, hogy nem csinálok bajt, de... Na. De azzal, hogy csak egyetlen egy embert mentek ki, így jó pár ember adósságát sikerült eltörölni. Én vagyok a modernkori Robin Hood. Ugyanoda lyukadunk ki.
Thankfully, when you have a moment.
Oh, leave no witness. Time out.
Ezek mit sikítoznak? Lehet, hogy a meggyőzést kellett volna használni?
Yeah. I know this place thinks.
Can you believe Xenophage charges us?
Hm? Lehet, hogy a meggyő... Nem baj.
Catherine Luzion keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical old broad.
Mi olyan volt? Az mit mondott az a csávó? De most amúgy könnyen hoztam döntést, hogy kicsit Mórisra. Adott egy mellékküldit. És azt a mellékküldit érdemes volt megcsinálni? Amúgy.
Did you talk to Goodman? I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Freestar Ranger deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Na menjünk.
You're out there alone, right? In space?
You're in the right place, baby.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
Oh, great. Oh, great. Just who I don't want to see. A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the
Anyukád
sidekick
büszke
instead of the
rá.
ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and...
Kedves akartam vele lenni, mert hölgy.
That sound about right?
De már a második.
All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay? Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do.
How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
Na, megfogtuk. Megfogtuk.
It's not that simple. I don't care how badly you need it. I'm not telling you. I hear you, but it doesn't change anything. Sorry, but I can't. Glad that's over.
Várj, kezdjük újra.
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something? Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking
Anyukád büszke, de miért olyan jó duma ez az anyukád büszke?
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it. Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? Alright. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay? Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract. If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't. I do want to make things right. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since. Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable. No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know? Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it. Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you, he's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
No, nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Hey, you don't need to tell me twice.
Na jó, mehetünk a városba.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift.
Mehetünk a városba. Amúgy még mindig nehéz döntéseket hoznom.
Be careful out there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks, taking bets on how long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, I wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Savage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Sure, sure. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
Mi? Nem tetszett neki? Mi az, hogy nem tetszett neki? Le akar gombolni egy szaros információval ezerrel, és neked nem tetszik. Menj a fenébe.
Ebbside's a bad place for town.
De komolyan. Még a csajnak nem tetszett. Amúgy van valami jelentősége, hogy a csajnak tetszik, amit csinálok, vagy semmi? Az mennyire számít, hogy a csajnak tetszik a döntéseim? Nyomtam F5-öt. Levi.
Shooting at ghosts now.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Mik ezek az űrkukacok? Elég érdekes lényeket sikerült amúgy alkotniuk.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Jó reggelt, megjöttem! Hát nem lehet lelőni a...
Used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Tűnés. Jó a buli. Dinók. De ugye nem velociraptorok. És ugye már nem élnek.
Hey, deputy.
Welcome to the Rock.
New deputy, huh? Honor to have you.
Good to see you. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex.
Mindjárt jövök.
Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? Was that it? Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it. Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful? Did he now? Well, in that case, challenge accepted. It's only a matter of time before I know every dirty little secret stored in this thing. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find. It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. One thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions. You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Not everyone gets to say they work at the Rock.
Magasabbra kell mennem. Feljebb kell mennem.
need a word. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
Mm-hmm.
Glad you got a chance to meet him. Sounds like you're making real progress. You're off to a good start, but that's all it is, a start. What did you learn from this starship thief?
Itt még van helyes válasz? Vagy itt mindegy, hogy melyiket választom?
Still with me? Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move. Like what? Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the first. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there. Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Your priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
Szia Zsolt, jó pihenést, köszönöm szépen, hogy itt voltál. Halihó.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels, or the cantina.
Oh. Haladni kell.
Just keep your gun holstered.
Hát kapott lőszert.
Outlaw? Sure, Laredo makes some good gun. You seem all right. Here's my selection.
Ha javasoltok valamit, még most vásárolj be lőszerből, vagy 2-3 bolygón, mert a következő igazán kemény menet lesz. Jó. Ezt adjuk el. Ezt eladjuk. Aha.
You ask me? Travel? Don't make me regret this now.
Lőszer. Jó, hát amit lehetett, itt megvettem. Na várjál, csináljuk másképp. Csináljuk másképp. Leltár. Csináljuk azt, hogy tegyük ki a fegyvereket. Jelöljük ki azokat, amiket... Ezek a kések miért vannak nálam? Ja, mert ő lőfegyverrel foglalkozik csak. Na nézzük. 700, 14, 1600, 1700, 400, 100, 760, 714. Jó. Mindig jók vagyunk. De most azt kell kiderítenem, hogy tegyük fel. Ez a fegyver 11 mm-es. Ez nem érdekes. Hol van? A lézervágó. Ez 7-7-es. 0.43-as. 6. .45-ös, 0.43-as.
Point you the right way. I don't do payment plans or lines of credit, and I don't sell to shady individuals. If you can handle, just so you know, keep it to self-defense.
Lőszer. Jó. Az így true. Viszont miért egy másik küldetés lett? Menj a klinikára. Aha. Ezek frakció küldetések. Na, menjél már csajé. Van itt egy pad, ahova le tudok ülni? Hét. Mi? Ki kell írtani a fél bolygót, vagy micsoda? Petyus. Azzal már jó pár segget szét lehet rúgni. Nem? Ja. Igen, az a 3 szintes, életes sztori.
Outlaws, I don't do payment plans or line. Okay, but if you start shooting up the town with something I sold you, I'll be more than a little displeased.
Lőszer. Nem nagyon kapott. Na mindegy. Menjünk.
Everyone might want to do your business quick. Well, all kinds of things. What are you looking for?
Adjunk már el valamit, mert...
Browse to your heart's content.
Az se kell. Elsősegély. Azt mondod? Ah, tényleg. Ezt nem kellett volna eladni, a sisakot. Pakker, amit eladtam, azt hogy tudom visszavenni? Visszavásárolni. Jó, sikerült. Mert az egy jó cucc, nem? Mert azt kell majd mikor megyek ölni a fantomokat, vagy mik azok? Terraformokat, nem? Ja, jó. Na mindegy. Hát, ez már talán elég lesz valamire, nem? Na menjünk. Nyugodtan, meg amúgy is feljöhetsz, mondhatod. Most... Várjál már most. Én ezt magamra vettem. Ja. Kezdek rájönni. Jó van. Na menjünk, csapjuk meg azokat a majmokat. Csapjuk meg azokat a majmokat. Na. Azt mondod, Petyus, hogy ez nagy hentelés lesz? Ja, ez egy űrállomás? Bár ez nem egy bolygó, hanem ez egy űrállomás? Ja, nem itt lesz, nem is lesz a hent? Na várjál akkor még jöhetek. Na dokkoljunk.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly.
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation. And having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic? Well, every Ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, deputy.
Mert megint követnem kell.
I'm just here to keep the peace. You need medical help, I'm the last person you... Hey, there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Nem megy tovább?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient. Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues. Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer systems, so I doubt that's related. Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after? Former soldier, huh? Yeah, they say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of soldiers who come home and don't fit in anymore. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her?
Nem igazán, csak azt tudom, hogy hosszúkor azért tartozik. Sürgő.
That should be more than enough. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
A couple of years on duty here, and anyone would be qualified to run any other hospital in the settled systems.
Okay, give me just a minute.
Ez amúgy komoly lenne, hogy a kórházakban ilyen security rendszer lenne.
Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz. If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman. Yeah, let me think for a second. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace, what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start. Off the top of my head, yeah. That being said, we don't usually have a lot of patients staying here at any one point in time. Most people can't afford it. Yeah, I know, but it's the best I can do for the time being.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Are they letting anyone into patients' rooms now?
I can't imagine suffering from something no
gives
one
you the
understands.
right to come in here? You're
It must be
not my
terribly
attending
frightening
physician.
for them.
Get out before I call for security. Well, I suppose I can give you a minute. Believe me, I hadn't intended to stay here. I'm a courier. I was transporting certain sensitive documents here to the clinic. My ship was intercepted by pirates. I escaped, but not without damage to my life support systems. By the time I reached the clinic, I was barely alive. I was rescued and placed in intensive care. That was 2 days ago.
Bakker!
Mr. Miller handled the paperwork. You should ask him. I can see you still have doubts, but I assure you, my story is true. If you don't believe me, then ask Mr. Miller at the desk. He can verify who I am and how I came to be here.
Pain's finally starting to get a little more manageable.
Ő lesz az, mert idős a csaj.
Are you here to keep me company? I do hope so. I can't get any of these doctors or nurses to slow down and just check for a while. They all claim they're too busy. It certainly is. Why, I might as well be back home with my husband. He's just as bad, always too busy to talk. That man couldn't sit still and listen if his life depended on it. You'd think he could be bothered to pay me a visit once in a while, given I've been here as long as I have. But no. All I get is the occasional letter apologizing because he's too busy to run the farm all by himself. So hire some help, I tell him. And then all he wants to do is complain about how my medical bills ate up all our money. Ugh.
Perhaps we should move on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it terribly boring for you to hear about how I'm ignored and neglected on a daily basis, You know, that's just the problem with people these days. Everyone's got their head buried in a slate. Can't be bothered to talk to a real person. I swear, I'd get more companionship from...
Eléggé zsémbes.
You want to talk about questions, Well, I've got plenty of those. Starting with how come these so-called doctors can't find anything wrong with me? I've got no end of pains. Headaches, sore knees, a sore back, digestive problems, and all manner of other ailments. I keep telling them I must have caught some kind of alien virus. But these fool doctors can't figure it out. I'd had test after test for 3 months straight, and I'm damn near broke from
Nem
the
az, hogy
cost
csak
of staying
idős.
here.
És nem tudja elfogadni.
Well, no, I suppose not. At least not yet. But don't be surprised if I do. Once they figure out this alien
Ez csak egy hipohonder.
virus or whatever it is that's gotten into me. If you're looking for someone who's done something wrong, how about telling these doctors to work on their bedside manner? If I'm gonna be frank with you, it leaves a lot to be desired. I suppose that also means you don't want to talk to me anymore either? Well, go on then. Don't let me keep you. I thought the high and mighty Freestar Rangers were supposed to help others in need. Yes, me. I think that sterling reputation's getting a little tarnished lately. Well, go on.
Oh.
Don't let the troubles of one poor citizen distract you from whatever higher calling you all answer to these days.
Azt a meg nem boldogult szivar végit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Ó, szent szar. Király.
Hey, how'd it go? Do you have any luck? As a matter of fact, I do. I made some progress digging through the patient records, and I have one more lead for you. Her name's Catalina Rivera. She was rushed into surgery for some kind of emergency procedure. I probably shouldn't say this, but she was in real bad shape. The good news is, she seems to fit your suspect's profile. The bad news is that she's a guest in our VIP wing.
Oh.
That area is restricted to authorized clinic personnel. Even I can't go in there. Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission to enter. Unfortunately, he's a real stickler for the rules, and the rules say no visitors without prior arrangement. You didn't hear this from me, but I happen to know that he keeps a spare access card somewhere in his office. Hope that helps you.
Aha. Ez azt jelenti, hogy vagy beszélek a csajjal, vagy ellopom a kártyáját. Ez nem csaj, ez csávó.
If you need assistance, please see Ari Miller at the desk. Yes. Yes, that's right. I'm afraid we don't take walk-ins. If you want a room in our VIP wing, you'll need to make arrangements in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but we don't permit unscheduled visitors to that area. You'll need to ask whoever it is that you wish to visit to make arrangements with me. Who exactly are you? You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. No. The rules are the rules, no exceptions.
Oh my goodness. Are we really going to let this bureaucrat block our progress?
Hmm?
Do you need your hearing checked, Deputy? We have a machine for that just down the hall. Oh, I wasn't aware. I suppose if I can't trust a colleague, then I can't trust anyone. This will get you in. Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption.
Kitaláltam magamtól!
I hope you won't make me regret this.
Kitaláltam magamtól! Hello!
I am not permitted to perform medical practices without human oversight.
Hallod? Amúgy nem spoilerezünk. Szól. Csak szólok. Hogy addig, míg nem sikítozik a segítséget, addig nincs segítség. De rájöttem magamtól.
Stop. Shh. I don't think we're alone.
Kis nyomű bombákat helyezett el. Amúgy nagyon komoly. Azok mind... Menjél már! Hello! Itt minden.
Maybe I should have just gone to Aquila City. Idiots probably.
No. Akkor most jön a csihi-puhi? Na. Az a baj, hogy gyógyszereket nem vettem. Az, hogy a lőszerről megpróbáltam gondolkodni, az nem baj, de lőszert nem vettünk. Nem. Nem figyeltem. Eskü nem figyeltem. Nem néztem. Nem figyeltem. Amúgy nagyon rááll a szemetek, úgy látom. Itt lesz a csihipuhi?
It's good to be back on board.
Okay.
I doubt very much we can survive at this low of a temperature. Set up shop here. That
Arra nem lehet menni.
information looks quite intriguing and valuable.
Ha. Addig jók vagyunk. Itt a konyha. Készlet. Hát az a baj, hogy az nekem nem mond semmit. Igazából. Erre nem lehet kimenni. Jó. Szerintem összeszedtem mindent. Jó. Akkor most merészkedjünk le. Ezt itt nem tudom kinyitni. De ez olyan filmszerű, tudod, oda megy a jó fiú, lelövi a lakatot és megy tovább. Megoldottam, vagy megoldottam? Tudom, a lőszert nem szabad pazarolni.
If the robots around here are still in operation, there could be a chance to turn them to our advantage. Might as well take what we can.
Mentsünk.
It's like an enormous geode. Crystalline formations like this are incredibly rare. Why this place was abandoned, I'll never understand.
Csaj le tud jönni? A csaj is, hogy Google. Nem erre kell jönnöm? Az ősisak az most. Szerintem nem opció.
This will all lead. If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help.
Neki van ez a fegyver, ez nem elég jó? Vagy mit adjak neki?
Dropping off a few choice items. Bye-bye.
Köszi a tippet. De várja, neki most merre kell menni? Erre nem. Ez a lift. Itt a rámpa. De ez az ajtó nem akar kinyílni. Ah! Na várjál.
See what kind of information you can get off of there. Meg. Kent mi? Koncentrálok, hogy ne fossam össze magam. Az a baj, ezt elég, ha én érzem, tudod? Van egy olyan érzésem, hogy ott lefele vezet az út? A kristályokon? Szerintem. Mindjárt kiderül.
Most csak én érzem azt, hogy eltévedtem. Jó, szerintem nem kellett lejönni. Van egy olyan érzés, hogy nem kellett lejönni. De akkor merre kell tovább menni? Itt lejöttem, az biztos. És ennek az épületnek valami köze van az egészhez. De nem lepődnék meg, hogyha itt is lenne. Nem, itt nincsen semmi. Na, segítsetek. Merre kell mennem? Aha, ott kellett volna feljönni. Jó.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Rohadt lézer! Töltsük újra. Nem, ide most nem ez a fegyver kell. Azt mondod? Nézzük. Na nézzük. Egye meg a fészkesemet. Egyen meg! Töltsél már, hát! Oké. Hol a másik rohadt lézer? Más ötletem nem volt, muszáj voltam beleállni. Muszáj voltam beleállni. Nem tudom mi az a harci gátló, de eltávolítottuk. Benne. Várja. Hát... fasza. Az úgy nagyon jó.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Time to go?
Remélem a csaj kiszabadítja magát. Ez sokba került.
I've never seen a single crystalline formation of that size.
Sokba került.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Annyi, hogy legalább... De 2 gránáttal megoldottam a kis csajt.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it. What? Leaving already?
Várjál.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it. You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my
Közepesen. Már?
then leave me in peace. I've been abused or abandoned by everyone I ever got close to. Gave up on people and put my
Miért? Túl könnyen eljutottam idáig, vagy mi?
Wasn't until I came to the 1st Cavalry and met Major Hull that I felt I could trust someone again. Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
Szia Faterko, egy jó éjszakát, köszönöm szépen, itt voltál. És jó egészséget nektek. Mi? Ennyi? Ennyi? Feladta a csaj, ideadta a cső, többet nem fog beszélni. Ennyi a szevasz? Ez így easy.
Well, well, what do we have here?
Mit talált a csaj? Ő miért állt meg itt? Biztos. Mindegy. Mármint hol vegyek? Szól. Mi itt lehet valahol venni élettöltőt? Hm?
The word and we'll get underway.
Aha. Most már amúgy értem, hogy van ennyi órátok benne. Mert hogy ez konkrétan igényli. Nézzük, mit írt Luigi. Valamit írt Luigi. Üzenet. Képet küldött, amit annyira nem értek, de biztos. Nézzük meg az erőforrásokat, tök jó. Nem landolhatok. Lehet landolni. Jó éjszakát, Petyus. Befejezem a küldetést, aztán megyek én is. Nem, amúgy ilyenkor estére elkezd kölcsönni a gyomrom, nem tudom miért. Lehet, hogy túl sok vitamint szedek be már. Az is előfordulhat.
Funny how Aquila City reminds me of Neon, with the wealth planted in the middle and the poor at the periphery.
Watch it. Ships coming and going.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers.
Paliófester, Mizu.
I get all kinds in here. Take a gander.
Mizufester. Semmi baj. Ja. Látszik, nem voltam olyan sokáig távol. Az úgy fasza.
I don't. You ask me?
Hogyha visszamászik a baci. Várj, nyelni, megint holnap reggel, oké, és és kezdek álmos lenni. Bocsánat. Kezdek fáradt lenni.
Well, hey there.
Hey there, deputy.
Better this than being some dust ring.
Might be hard work, but sure beats living under the boot.
Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other. How do you like the job so far? Well, with an attitude like that, I sure wouldn't want to be one of them. So, what brings you by? It's going well so far. I think I'm close to a breakthrough. With enough data, I'll be able to tell you everything they're up to. Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
Na, hát figyeljetek, ez a küldetés itt nagyjából véget ért. Úgyhogy innen folytatjuk majd legközelebb, jó? Az legközelebb jövő csütörtökön lesz. Csinálok is egy mentést. Úgyhogy nagyon-nagyon szépen köszönöm mindenkinek mára is a megtisztelő figyelmet, örültem és köszöntöm, hogy itt voltatok, remélem nem bántátok meg és jöttök legközelebb is. Holnap este 6 órától Farming Simulatort YouTube-on, illetve ne felejtse el senki, hogy most hétvégén a délelőtti órákban biztos, hogy nem lesz adás, az esti órákban lehetséges, de nem ígérek semmit. Jó? Úgyhogy ami biztos, jövő hét kedden 6 órától Twitch-en Farming Simulator. Jó? Meg holnap YouTube-on Farming Simulator. Úgyhogy tényleg nyugodalmas jó éjszakát, holnapra szép napot, jobbulást, jó egészséget kívánok mindenkinek, örültem, köszöntem. Sziasztok!